Greetings, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video I've been called out here to replace this sill here. You see it's crumbling. It's time for a change. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this sill, and we're also gonna go ahead and recaulk this window here and maybe fill that joint. And here we have a crack in this brickwork here. We're just gonna put a little bit of mortar. But this is my main job here, is to remove this and fill it up. Okay guys, with no further ado, let's dive right into the video. Before we jump into the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more upcoming videos like this one. Let's dive right into it. Take some measurement to cut our sills. So it looks like it's gonna be around 30 inches and quarter. Okay guys, so we're gonna start by removing the sill that from here. Right, what I just did a while ago, I just measured my sill is 6 inches. So instead of with chisel all the way in, we just measure from here. We cut back around 6.5, so that way we clear our space of where our sill is gonna be. Because we want our sills to line up back right here with this one. This whole sill looks like it's around 11 inches. So it's gone way back in a little bit. I'm just gonna measure to see if we have our 6 inches. Where we are right now, we're perfectly good where we are. So now we're just gonna clean up and start to prepare for installation. So we have our vapor barrier. We have some weeping plastic here. We don't need to put. It's in a good condition. This is usually what we use to help to prevent the water from going on the inside. So if you don't have one here, you want to use maybe some form of plastic. Okay guys, so this is where we're at now. You see we have our weeping plastic there. It's pretty in good shape. We clear the space that we want. Our sill 6.5, so it's gonna fall somewhere here, which is good. So now we just clean up that. We're just gonna go ahead and damp it with some water and put our mortar and ready to install. Okay, so we're just wetting over here before we put our mortar. Okay, so now that we have our here prep and we damp it with some water, now we're gonna go ahead and start our installation. You just want to mix up some mortar. Tuck him in there nicely. Also want to put a little bit of mortar here as well. Put a little bit over here. Okay, so you still have two sides to it. You have one side where it have a drip lining. This drip lining is very important. This is whenever the water runs on your sill, it's gonna go right here and it will drip off. It won't come onto your brick and cause the brick to deteriorate. So you always want to turn the drip side down. It's gonna wet down our sill a little bit here. So now we're gonna install our sill. We want to put it right up under here. Sit nicely level underneath here, just like you see I'm doing right now. Just push this bad boy right in. Hold on, look like me have. I need slicker. Okay, give me the... Okay, so what I want to do here, jack up the bottom and make sure the back, we jack up the back and make sure the back is flush with the existing one that's already here. Put it over here to flush to the existing one. And we need to put our level across. Make sure that this one and this one is in line. Stop it down a little bit to level. Come right out to the front. We also need to have here flush with this one. Same over here. Just stop it down a little bit. Just go down and look to make sure that both of them is in line. Another thing we want to check this side and this side, both of them are in line. So you can either use a line, or being as it's a short distance, you put your level right across. Make sure the level line up with this edge and line up with this edge, and then you bring your new sills right out flush with the level. So right here is telling me that you want to go in a little bit, just like that. Right now we're perfect in line, we're level right through. So all we have to do now is just fill here. For this you need to have a thing called slicker. This bad boy here, you want to shake your mortar and your trowel to get the gravity. And you just want to basically hold it like this. We're just going to fill in these here. Just going to fill it in real nice. Also want to check for slope, but we already know that I can see with my eyes that the sills already have a slope. So the way you want to check that, you want to put your level down like this and make sure the bubble is right at the end of the level over to this section. Yeah man, it's a show man. My wide angle may have it for now. I mean, I have lots of video showing. You just want to make sure that it's not level. You know, you want to have a slope and your sill sloping off towards this direction, so just in case there's water or anything, you know, when water goes on it, it will run off. You don't want to have it level. Okay guys? If you're a homeowner watching this video, you can do this. It's, you know, it's not that hard to repair or replace a sill. I'll leave my email where you can ask your boy Ryan whatever question you have that's concerning this repair here. Maybe we can do it together. I know not everybody will be able to afford to pay me to come out here to do this job for them. I'm happy to help you guys out by sharing, you know. So what I did here, I kind of raised this up slightly a little bit higher. Once I remove my wedges, being as I compacted the bottom of it, even if it were to drop down a little bit, it will go right down to where I want it. So you see what I mean by, you see this is just a slight higher. Once I remove the wedges from the bottom, I can knock it down where I want it. Now I'm going to remove my wedges. And now I'm just going to bring it down a little bit more. Just like that. I'm going to put back my level again. Just to check. Look at this guys. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is guys. Now I can go ahead and fill where the wedges was. And over here, we're just gonna compact here again. Just to make sure that it's nicely filled. You don't want this to happen again, man. Fits good, and I'm just gonna put my level. I'm just gonna put my my trowel right here. To use it as a ledge so that I can fill right here with it. So as you see, I'm just smushing it in just like that. Okay, so now that we have that filled in, we're just gonna go ahead and get our tool here. It's called a jointer. Just do like this, play around with it a little bit. get the feelings of it. Once you get the feeling, now you go ahead and you do your joint. So you just run it in like that one time. You want to go down with the top, and from the bottom you want to go up. Reason for that, you don't want to break the hedges from you don't want to break the mortar hedges. If I were to go down from the top for the bottom section, then here will break off. You don't want to do that. You want to go from the top, you go down, and from the bottom you want to come up. Just like that. Now we're going to do over this side. Same thing again. We're going to go down from the top. From the bottom we're going to come up. We're going to go inwards, just like that. And then we're going to dress up underneath the bottom now. Come on. I have a broom here from the Dollarama. Just go ahead and you just sweep it off nicely. Sure so that she's nice and clean. Underneath the bottom, clean that up. That's it. We're gonna go ahead and caulk our window, but before we do that, we want to get a utility knife and we want to remove the whole caulking that's already here. Just gonna go ahead and cut it away like this. Make sure your hair is nice and clean before you go and recaulk it. You just want to move the whole one that's here, because as you see, it wasn't even serving any purpose here. Okay, so now that we cleaned out, we're just gonna strip this off. And we're ready to do our caulking. Okay guys, well there you have it. If you get value from this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more upcoming video like this one. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.